right now in this time where we feel like we can't control anything, a lot of us are turning to food and exercise as something we can control, particularly, right, because our culture is very fat phobic. And the idea that like we could leave this situation and be heavier than we are right now is very distasteful and like feels very shamey for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I had this realization myself because I was kind of thinking the same thing. I'm like, my pants are not going to fit the same way in a couple of weeks. They don't really fit the same way now. Yeah. And then I was thinking to myself, okay, here are my options. One, let's consider the fact that I am in this time where I have very little control over my life, or feels like I have very little relative control over my life. And I can spend that time being worried, and I'm a healthcare provider and I'm working with people and I'm working in the hospital. And so I can spend that time worrying about that, or I can spend the time worrying about my pants not fitting.
Right.
And like, just that idea that like, it doesn't make the feeling of being uncomfortable go away, but it's like, okay, I'm going to save that particular discomfort for a later time when I have more time to deal with it.
Yeah.
Because what I worry about in myself and in others is that I see the stress about that thing. So the stress about the gaining weight, the stress about the calorie restriction, the stress about the exercise as being another dinosaur that you can't get rid of. Right. So now this is a pervasive, if everything that you do during your day is so that you don't gain weight at the end of this period, like that's a big fucking dinosaur.